Ignore the catchy trends when it comes to business and when it comes to the hustle. What's up, guys? Welcome to an ER100, and I have an awesome topic here for you guys today. It's kind of also, once again, another lesson I recently learned, and I am here to break it down why you should ignore catchy trends when it comes to business. Now, first of all, let's break down what I'm talking about here, because first of all, I am not against learning from trends, especially when it comes in business. If you see people are using social media, you see people are using different kind of mediums of taking in content or marketing, whatever it might be. I am not talking about that. I'm here to talk about catchy business models, okay? You want to ignore catchy business models as far as different things that might be happening at that time because other people are making money from it. And this is something that can be very easy for you to fall into because you see it everywhere. You see people telling you that you need to start investing in Bitcoin because that's the thing that's trending right now. And then guess what happened? After the market crashed in Bitcoin, no one is talking about Bitcoin anymore. It's kind of like the trendy topic for a while on how to make money. And now it's kind of the trendy topic right now of how you should have not mortgaged your house to get Bitcoin. So what I'm talking about here in the sense of not just investing, but I'm talking about business in general. Because the one thing that I've been able to see that's actually for a long time held me back from growing in my entrepreneurship is because I work on something I really believe in long term, and then on the side I end up getting distracted by all the different things that are happening. Like, for example, right now dropshipping is a very huge thing that's going on. Social media marketing agencies, another very trendy thing in business. And, in general, reseller market is also very trendy, and it's very easy for you to get kind of captivated by those trends because you see everyone, or basically, quote unquote, everyone, again, quote unquote, everyone, because so many people are advertising and marketing it out and telling you that, hey, you should start entering this business world, you should start doing this, you should start doing that. And you end up getting so bogged down, and you get all these different messages from different people, you end up starting to focus on that. Now, here's why this can be very dangerous for a person who's thinking very long term. First of all, before I even put my own personal perspective, let's look at the veterans in the market. Let's talk about the people like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, and all those other great entrepreneurs, what they have done and what they focus on. I'm not just talking about entrepreneurs, I'm talking about people like Oprah Winfrey and etc. If you look at their track record, they were not getting distracted by what was trending at that time. Matter of fact, if you look at people like Jeff Bezos for Amazon, their business model was not trending. Their business model was not the hot topic. Jeff Bezos, if he was in this time and period right now and he was starting his business right now, there's a very high chance he would not be doing drop shipping. Because when he started e-commerce, it's the time when trends were the malls. Everyone was saying you need to invest in a mall. Matter of fact, if you go do research to when Amazon was starting, that's when a lot of malls were getting built. That's when a lot of people were like, hey, the best place for you to invest is brick and mortar. He was not going with the trend. He was going against the trend. And now, guess what? A decade later, finally, okay, even more than a decade later, right? Finally, now e-commerce is the trend and brick and mortar is not the trend anymore. So that's why it's very dangerous for you as an entrepreneur to get all trended up with everything that's happening as far as all the different people who try to tell you hey, get my course and you're going to learn how to do drop shipping. Get my course, you're going to learn how to flip homes. Get my course, you're going to learn how to do this, learn how to do that. Guys, let me tell you something. Focus on your business. Focus on what you're passionate about. Especially if it does not make sense to anyone right now, it's probably a very, very good indicator that it's going to make a lot of sense way later down the road. Now, of course, when I'm saying it doesn't make sense to people, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a demographic of people who use your product. I'm saying that if it's not the hottest thing, the sexiest thing right now, it does not mean that it's not a viable business line. It does not mean that it's not going to be able to become lucrative. I just gave you an example of Jeff Bezos, right? Now, this is the other thing that I also wanted to talk about right now. Maybe I should talk about it in a different video. Actually, no, let's just unleash it in this video because it's kind of like around the same topic, okay? If you see a lot of people who are selling courses about a certain business model, like right now I see a lot of people doing drop shipping, and I'm not against drop shipping. I know people are doing drop shipping and they're doing great. But the reason why I'm also against this at the same time is because when the market gets so saturated and people who are running that business, and I'm not saying they're not running the business, I'm just saying, quote, the people running those businesses, end up starting to flip around and start making money from selling courses, it kind of throws me a little bit of red flags, because I don't see Jeff Bezos selling a course on how for you to run an Amazon store, or see Mark Zuckerberg on a course on how to start online social media company. And they're very credible. They can definitely sell a course on people to do that, but they don't, because they're focused on what? Their business. They're focused on still growing their companies. So that's why for me, when it comes to all these trendy things that are happening, I learned the hard way, okay? I'm not here saying I'm a saint, and I'm not here like trying to like, you know, push you in a certain way or kind of like scorn at you, whatever it might be. No, I am making this video because I personally have been able to see that if I was able to be more focused towards the actual hustles that I'm deep down more passionate about, that might not be the sexiest thing right now, I'd have actually been able to even be more further and been able to actually put more time into those ventures. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, because I feel like especially if you're a person who's starting off the gate right now, even if you're 18 years old, 17, 16, 30, 20, 40, whatever it might be, whatever age group, trust me, you want to stay focused on the thing that you are passionate about. It might not be the trendiest thing right now. That's actually a very good thing. It means there's less people who are trying to flip it, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was able to make sense to you guys. It was kind of a small, shorter video compared to the long videos I've been making lately, because it was kind of like a topic that was just very straightforward. Like, just don't get so attracted with all the gold and shiny things as far as trends that are happening in the market. Stick to the facts that you are passionate about something. Stick to that. Keep pushing it. Keep hustling, and you'll get there someday. Now, before I go, I have to do the other point of view. If you're a person who's looking for a way to be able to get some capital to be able to invest in your main business, and right now you haven't really quite pushed in your main business fully and you need capital, but you're seeing that dropshipping or a certain resale market, flipping shoes, whatever it might be, it's a lucrative thing, please, by all means, go do that. Do what fits you. By the way, all my videos are not like the final truth, okay? They are from my perspective as an entrepreneur and how I see the world as my point of view of the type of entrepreneur I am. But when I'm talking about don't follow trends, of course I mentioned I'm not saying don't follow working strategies as far as marketing. I'm just saying don't get so like you feel like you're not in the right market space because you see other people are talking about all this other different trendy stuff. And at the same time, don't feel like you have to go do those things for you to become successful. It does not mean that. Now, on the other end, also, if it means that you're trying to find a way to flip something, you're passionate about that thing, and you feel like you can definitely do it, go all in. Because I have to mention this. You do not want to half-ass something. Whole-ass the entire thing. Okay? So, you definitely want to think about that, and you want to focus on that perspective. So I just wanted to put that thing at the end of the video because I feel like it's important for me to still point out and give a shout out to all the people who've been able to do hustling on dropshipping, where they're reselling stuff from AliExpress, or people, one of my friends who flip shoes. All those people doing those hustles, they're honest hustles. They're definitely entrepreneurs who are killing it. But it does not mean that you also have to do it. It does not mean that that's the route you have to take. And also, it probably means that you want to focus long term. Even those people who are doing those things, they put a lot of work and a lot of dedication to those things. It does not, by all means, it's easy. And by all means, I'm not here trying to like shut down their hustle or say that it's not a more pure hustle compared to what Jeff Bezos was doing. I was basically just giving you an example to any entrepreneur out there who might feel like, oh my goodness, do I have to do that to make it? No, you don't have to do that. And also at the same time, if you are doing that right now and it's working for you, by all means, keep doing it. I'm cheering you on. So this video is kind of like pulling from both sides and both perspectives. I'm standing on the side of perspective where I don't want to follow trendy business models, and at the same time on the other perspective where I'm definitely congratulating the people who are hustling the market and taking opportunity of the trends that are happening. All right? So once again, it's kind of like that whole thing, hey man, you want to buy low and sell high so Bitcoin doesn't catch you again. Peace out. And also, by the way, before asking a question about Bitcoin, I am not in Bitcoin. I was a long time ago, but I saw it was kind of a bubble and I exited out. But other than that, thank you very much for watching this video. Peace to the out.